This video about depression because I went through depression for 14 years, of course, also, as many of you know that also. Mine was also actually connected to ADHD also because I have ADHD, and as many of you know, ADHD, it gives you very extreme emotions. So when you're happy, it's like you're living in heaven. When you're sad, it's like the whole world comes crashing down. Everything is heightened, so everything is a little bit in extreme. So that is a little bit difficult when you have ADHD. But about depression, I just wanted to say, try to take time for yourself. Try to acknowledge your feelings. Try to don't say to yourself, yeah, it's no problem, I'm just making a fool out of myself. I'm just exaggerating, because it's not real. Because you are feeling these feelings that you are feeling depressed. And get help, of course. I want to also say get help. And I want to say medication is not always the solution, because some of my friends they also used antidepressant depression medication, and then actually she got addicted to it, and now she cannot live without that medication anymore. I'm not a very big fan of that, actually, if I'm being honest. I had for 14 years depression. I sometimes went on it, in it, and then again I went out. I think I have still, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I have still scars on my wrist. No, I don't think you can see it from the camera, but I have still some scars in my wrist because I also cut my wrist, and I really wanted to kill myself. I had a whole plan that I wanted to jump from the train, or, I was already had a rope, and then I wanted to tie myself in a tree and just jump. Also, I had the scarf that I tie around my neck and put it very tight, and then I want to just choke myself. It's very difficult, to go through this kind of things. And also everybody's saying around you, don't feel sad, you're making a fool out of yourself, life is so beautiful, blah blah blah. Try to don't listen to them, because the problem is people never gonna see it from your perspective. You are seeing the world, you are viewing the reality through a very, very different perspective, and they can never understand it. Okay? I just want to make it very clear for you that you are not crazy. You are not actually exaggerating. And you have every right to feel this way. You have every right to feel depressed. Don't try to push the feelings away, because the more you bury deep inside, the more it starts boiling, and eventually it's like how do you say that? It's like a pressure cooker. It's just eventually just gonna overflow like a volcano. Try to acknowledge what you feel. Try to understand that those stupid people that they talk to you, because I know how frustrated I was when everybody say, oh, come on, the life is so beautiful, why are you that much depressed? Come on, don't be such a baby. They're never gonna understand. They didn't live your life. They didn't see your life through your perspective. So try to just ignore them. And just what I did, I isolate myself a lot. I remember many times it took like 6 months that I didn't want to see any of my friends. I didn't want to see anyone. And actually I had one friend of mine, he was very kind. Sometimes he knew that I was very depressed, and he came to me. Then actually we start washing our cars or something. He said, Gabriela, I come to you. I go bring you outside. We wash our cars together. We go to car wash. Something, we smoke weed together or something. It was really there for me. Also some of my other friends just went there when I was in a very bad situation. Then I crashed on his couch, and we chill with many friends, and just did some gaming or smoke weed. Like I told you, I smoked weed for many years. Also, it helped me very much with my ADHD. Now I stopped for I think 3 years or something now already, because I know that's not the solution. And since my spiritual awakening, I can always be tapped in with source, so I don't really need that anymore. So I drink a lot of alcohol to make me feel better, to be in that how do you say that, in that higher frequency, to feel relaxed in my head, because my thoughts were just making me crazy. So many negative thought patterns, because I was not in a spiritual journey. Now I don't have that anymore, and sometimes I do feel bad, but I feel always a very high frequency in the back. And I think it was 2 months ago, I felt also very bad, and I thought, what if I drink like 2 or 3 beer, maybe I feel better. And it was like my higher self was like screaming. How do you say that? Like my intuition, it was so strong in my head, like, no, that's not gonna solve anything. Don't do that. Don't go on that path. And I thought, okay, maybe you're right, because I am in such a high frequency, and I feel so much peace, and always like from source in the background every day. So I don't really need that anymore, And I do drink alcohol sometimes, and I go to a restaurant. I drink like half a glass of wine with my food, because I really enjoy, and it makes my food more delicious. Because I think like the last time I drink very much alcohol was like I think 6 months ago or 8 months ago. I don't know exactly. I drink very much tequila. And because I was with some family, some friends, and we do sometimes shots, and I thought, yeah, let's try it out. But I literally felt so sick after that. It's like my body doesn't even accept alcohol anymore after my spiritual massive awakening, you know. Oh my God, after QHH, I'm such a different person. You know, I'm not even the same person anymore. But, you know, I don't know, I want you to feel that you're not alone in this, you know, because I went also to depression and I know how difficult it is. And try to do training, you know, try to do like go to fitness. I did sometimes fitness, make me feel better. And yeah, just really take the time for yourself and listen to your body. How do you feel? Don't force yourself in doing things, you know. If you really don't feel good, sometimes maybe call sick even for your work, or, you know, take time for yourself. Take time to meditate, learn to observe your thoughts, acknowledge your feelings, don't push them out, and be kind to yourself, you know. I don't know, I feel very bad sometimes. I don't know, I did things for myself, like I went alone to a festival sometimes. I went maybe alone even to the spa sometime with swimsuit day, because we had many swimsuit days. Also, we have many spas in Netherlands, and you have like a swimsuit day. Then even I went sometimes alone there, or I went to a restaurant, just, I don't know, did things to just alone, because I wanted to be alone, but still I wanted to feel better. I wanted to feel more in bliss, you know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know, just the book that really helped me, that actually was the biggest shift in my depression, because of course I was very much in my spiritual awakening. I started in 2018 with Eckhart Tolle. No, I mean with Bettinio Massaro first. In 2018, October, I started. First with Bettinio Massaro, I started learning very much about him. And then I think in 2019 it was, yeah. Then I read the book 3 times. There's 3 times from Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. It was the audio book. I read it 3 times. And after that, actually my whole reality shifted. You know, my whole perspective of the reality shifted. And all the puzzle pieces fell into place. And I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. But after that, my depression was completely healed, you know. Yeah. Because also in the beginning with my boyfriend, with my current partner that I'm now with him, then I had also depression when I was with him still. And I was, even in the night, sometimes I couldn't even sleep. I had many like crying attacks, you know, that I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't even sleep. It was, oh my God, it was so overwhelming. Sometimes also my thoughts would just take over, you know, all the trauma that I have experienced. And in my life, I experienced many difficult things. And sometimes, I don't know, it just took over. It was just like putting me back in that difficult place. And then that story took over. It was like a deja vu, you know. And then I go into that very, very dark place, and I don't know, I cannot really explain it. I've experienced many dark things. Yeah, dark energies, like they said, because what you put out, you will attract. And yeah, when you're in a very deep depression, you have many dark energies surrounding you. It makes it very difficult. But when you're connected with source, then you have only positive energy. You're very protected also. So it's like this. But yeah, I want to make this video, and I hope it helps some people. And if you want, I don't know, if you want guidance, if you want talk, if you want spiritual coaching, you can always send me a chat. I'm helping you. We can do like a meditation together. I'm learning people to breathe from their belly. I'm learning how to people that they can observe their thoughts. Don't go too much into the spiraling, the negative spiraling, negative thought patterns, and how to shift your life perspective. Yes, but the book that I can really recommend you is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Okay, I'm gonna upload this video, and I wish you all the best, and I wish you all love, and I wish you an amazing life. And know that I know what you're going through. You're not making a fool out of yourself. You're not exaggerating. You have every right to feel the way that you feel, and don't deny yourself, you know. Don't listen to those people that say, no, you're exaggerating. No, listen to your heart and listen to yourself and stand up for yourself. Okay? Okay, bye-bye.